Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When last we left off, we were starting to get into this ancient temple that is over here on Dantooine, where apparently the Star Forge, at least information on the Star Forge, can be found. And this droid is speaking languages of the Builders' slaves, whoever they were. We have no idea who the Builders were at all. None. Zippo. And we have, apparently in order to go that way, we have to go this way, and we have to go this way, and we have to solve their trials. I've leveled up, and I learned the ability to use Force Stun, which should have probably been Stun Droid, but that's okay. I still have Force Push. I thought about getting the Force Whirlwind. Oh, it's immune to everything. Oh, and it's using flamethrowers. Man, this thing is taking no damage. Switch over to the ion rifle, would you?
Yeah?
Immune. It's immune to ion. That's not good. Okay, was it immune to energy damage? Wow, can you cure us? Let's do 2 in a row. If you would, please.
Let's make this quick.
Not seeing. Yeah, it's coming up immune to that too. Oh man, what is it not immune to here? This isn't good. I need to figure out how to hurt this thing. Alright, so my first bet is going to be that our lightsabers, energy damage doesn't seem to be working. So I'm going to swap over to Mission's Vibroblade. You swap over to the Vibro Double Blade.
Sure.
Okay, so that's doing damage at least.
Sure.
Took her out. At the very least, I'm hitting with this.
Yeah?
I'm curious if she can deal damage with disruptors. It's worth a shot. Yes, she does. Not great damage, but she does do damage.
You'll pay.
Just use all power blasts. It's basically hitting me every shot anyways. So I figure I might as well just kind of... Alright, so apparently defeating that was part of the quest. I see. Kind of like, the idea is that like you kind of have to learn that your Jedi powers aren't going to get you through it.
Huh?
That's kind of what I think that was all about.
What can I do?
In a way. I think that having had Stun Droid wouldn't have helped me. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. The screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. I will talk to the computer. The computer goes silent. Screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again. then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. There's Ricky, Joseph Sween. Talk to the computer. I mean, softly. It appears to be processing data from your datapad. Datapad is released from the receptacle and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic. Planetary type conductive to life. Additional seed world types. Grassland. Additional seed world type. An arboreal. Planet type conductive to life. Breaking life seal. Okay. Was that the whole trial? Is that what I was supposed to do? Okay, if I have to fight another one of those, that's gonna suck. But that's okay. I do! Hooray! Let's go ahead and switch over to the Vibro Double Blade with her, because I'm semi-assuming that this isn't gonna work.
What can I do?
If this attack deals no damage, that's what I thought.
Let's make this, yes?
Sure.
This thing is basically immune to all damage that I can deal. Oh, did I just deal damage?
What can I do?
No. Oh god, I just got frozen in carbonite. Alright, well,
Yes?
at least she's in the fight. She has night speed. Oh, I'm back. I need to not be using that. Switch over to her little vibro blade here.
Yes? I'm here.
Just do your normal attacks. Because you've got night speed going. As long as it's going, you get an extra attack around. As long as it's just freezing me in carbonite, there's literally no reason for you to not just keep attacking.
That's it.
There we go. That was easy enough. Can I help you, puppy? Your ears all goofy. Hey, I didn't say get up. I did not. No, I did not.
What?
Thank you. Alright, the ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scrawls across it. Again, talk to the computer. It's a rapid sequence of tones. Hear one of those tones softly echo in your datapad. Insert the datapad. Talk to the computer. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. So you got desert, volcanic, and barren. Well, that was pretty easily. If that was your whole trial,
Yes?
like, that was pretty... Other than the fact that I needed to figure out that those enemies were immune to energy. Which, honestly, shouldn't have taken that long. But
Yes?
it did. Alright, cool. Anything else in here? No? In we go with our swords. Hello, thing. We saw this in our vision.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What are you talking about?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and Hizmanan. There are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun. What can I do?
You've leveled up! You gained a point of awareness, and everything else is a cross-class skill, so a point of treat injury. Great. Wonderful. Your powers. You get another power. Why don't you grab that? See, you're still super light. That's my point about it. Like, it doesn't really affect you too much. Like, it's literally just light side adjustment +5. So, like, as long as you have a couple powers that are light side to balance out your dark sideness, which Cure gives -4, so Cure's a good one for balancing it out.
What?
As long as you have a couple balancers, you're fine. You can get like 1 or 2 dark side powers, and it doesn't really make you go dark side. Demolition, stealth, awareness, security, and then you can't get anything else except, and that's apparently all you got for that level.
Sure.
How fun. Other than the obvious, the hit points. So let's re-equip the lightsabers. And re-equip the bowcaster there. It is true, like, literally all of the damage on a team with a blaster user and 2 Jedis is legitimately all energy. Like, unless you can get the ability... Well, she's on her way. Here she comes. Right, we've been gathered. Like, unless you can get a way to change your lightsaber damage so that your lightsabers... Oh, let's stun him. You can. Let's do it. Bam! Stunned. And then I missed the stun.
There. Yeah?
What can I do?
Huh?
What can I
Mission, can you please join in? Alright, we don't need to sit out here and fight just random enemies forever. You can grind in this game, but I'm not going to. Oh boy.
do? How can I help?
Looks like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the 2 of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a Hutt in human form, plotting to overthrow the Republic. Oh boy. No, I'm a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Duralia, in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012. Healthy living, you know.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later.
Oh.
Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a little more like a man.
I'm
How can I help?
sorry.
I do?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
Uh-huh. You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
I'm just gonna continue to mess with her. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light.
This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could
I
offer.
only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
We'll talk about your brother.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Dantooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Circa Corp rep on Dantooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll find your brother, Mission.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
So I think, actually, I'm pretty sure that when I go talk to the Jedi Council here, the next thing that actually occurs in the game is that you get the option to go wherever you want. And you have to go deal with all of the planets. You eventually have to go to them all, kind of like Mass Effect, where after you've done the initial point of the game, which, given in this game, takes a lot longer than it does in Mass Effect. But once you've done it, you can just kind of go
you have returned,
wherever.
young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map. and mention of something called a Star Forge.
This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Okay.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map
what's going
hidden
on
within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Also, you're making a lot of noise with that bone. It's probably really annoying. I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause,
Enough for now.
and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Well, yeah, don't do that. Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Oh.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you.
Hey.
But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Dog, stop. You can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
I guess we'll have to see what happens, won't we? So far, I've been kind of bad at being goody two-shoes in this game. I've gotten lots of dark side points when I didn't really mean to. So, you know. Let's see. We've got the Sigil Crystal here. It causes bonus damage. Attack bonus 1. So just like that one. But it also causes an extra d6. That's nice. Does 3 to 22 now. We'll go with that. I don't know that upgrading her saber really matters. Oh, can you only have one Rubat crystal? Yeah. Alright, well, before I get pulled into another cutscene here, let's go ahead and save the game, and when we come back, we are off to another planet. Spoiler alert! Going to Dantooine. That's where we're going. Unless it doesn't let me choose. If it doesn't let me choose, I don't know where we're going. But if it does, I know where we're going. Dantooine. And when it happens, it happens. See you all then. Have a good one.